Hi, everybody. I'm releasing a small part of some of the content that I have for when we release James's ashes up at Mount Shasta so that you can see part of the ceremony. So I will be doing a much larger project. I'm working on a documentary, but I just wanted to share some of the meat and potatoes with you guys because I know you've been waiting to see it. And please forgive any volume issues. I just wanted to get this out for you as soon as possible. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
That you're able to tap into that energy as a constant reminder. And that's what we're here for. We're just here to share our knowledge, pass it on to whoever we come in contact with who's willing to listen. They may not get it all. It may come later down the road. They're going to remember us as a stepping stone, that we spoke our truth, and they're going to acknowledge it. And that's how we leave our legacy behind. By sharing the great wisdom that we have. We know it's true. We feel it's true. And we're going to show it's true by our actions. By us being the leaders, the examples that show no fear, that show our strength. We empower everyone we touch. We build them up with their truths. We recognize the magic that's within them. We recognize the gods that are in them. And that it's a lesson and everyone deserves to graduate.
Amen.
We just have to help them a little bit to get on the journey, the right path, and recognize their discernment between everything that's in our faces. Read between the lines and not be afraid to join together and ask questions to the greater source, that we all have that pathway, that connection with source. So having that blind faith is really tested. So
here we go. First, I really would like to thank everybody for being here with me on this journey. Sometimes words just don't do justice. So thank you for sharing my heart with me and sharing my feelings, my emotions, everything that I came here to transform from. Thank you for helping me honor my son 3 years ago. I spoke to thank and honor everybody that was part of his life, and I regretted, well, not knowing some of the demons he was fighting, but also I regretted not remembering more of him and honoring him instead of the people that were in his lives that helped me to raise him otherwise. So just thank you, and I'm going to read what I wrote. And James, this is for you. I love you, kiddo. In honor of James John Alfie III, a.k.a. James Kraft. May you always rest in peace and love. May your spirit soar to great heights, old and new. May you feel one with Creator and all that is. I want to thank you for choosing me to be your mother. Our road together almost didn't happen when I was making the heartbreaking decision whether to give you up for adoption. That was the most important fork on my life path up until that point. Everyone has different paths, everyone, and they are all to be honored. You, my son, chose a very difficult path, and one that only a true warrior of the light would choose. You always made people smile with your infectious energy, charm, and light. I know we all have a dark side, and sometimes yours got the better of you when you chose to react to old emotional programs, but you wanted to release. However, you always knew your potential, and you wanted to be validated for your true brilliance. You related that way to situations, quite harshly sometimes, but you did so out of a deep need to protect those you love, especially your siblings and myself. You were a pure gift to those who knew you well, and you will always be one of our spirit protectors. I trust you completely. I'm grateful for all you have done for me personally. You taught me first how to let go, and not just as a mother would giving birth, and all the stages through childhood and adulthood of letting go. But you also taught me one of the hardest lessons there is for a parent about letting go. And that is letting go of you here with me in this reality. I miss you and your smile. I miss that crazy giggle of yours and all the funny pranks you love to play on people. I miss being able to talk to you about almost anything and all my spiritual insights. And I miss how excited you would get when you had life-changing and perspective-changing insights. I know we've done a lot of work together to heal wounds and traumas while always looking for the silver lining. I miss how you would counsel with me about anything and everything, except the one thing that you couldn't. That one thing was a demon that you chose to battle on your own. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you to help you fight it together. Perhaps you were protecting me one last time before your battle was lost in body. Perhaps this was your final gift to me, the most bittersweet gift any parent could receive. How could I say your crossing over was a gift? Well, it's taking me 3 years to fully accept and understand that finally releasing the need for a body. The body is of this world. We are not. We are using these bodies as vehicles to move and do our work down here. Your crossing over has helped me unlock ancient memories within myself, more than I thought possible. The transformations that occur when releasing material things, that include your body, is the ultimate sacrifice and one that one soul could give to another. It's hard to put into words what my healing journey has been letting you go. But I hope and trust that you're happy with where I chose your final resting place, here at Mount Shasta. This holy mountain is where you belong. Your spirit can soar anywhere, and you are free, my son. There's so much more I want to say, but when you're holding my hand and I feel the warm liquid light of your touch, I find comfort in knowing you've got my back always. Today, my son, I release you to the eternal home here at Mount Shasta with these beautiful souls all gathered to witness the ceremony and celebration of life. 3 years ago, I didn't have the entire story surrounding your death and the internal battles you were engaged in. I spoke more to thanking people for where they were in your life. Today is about honoring your soul and all you have contributed, both the seen and the unseen especially. Today, you are the star upon eternity's door, to use the wise words of my grandmother, and you will always be my special angel. I love you forever, always and in all ways, until we meet again.
Lonely sky, imagine all the people living for today. Yahoo! Imagine there's no countries. Is it hard to do? Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world be as one. Yes. Imagine there's no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us